Hey everyone, my name is Tanya Smith. I'm with Insight Dietitians in St. Louis. Last time I spoke with y'all about fat and why it's important to understand quality and types of fat. Hopefully you've started to implement a few of those changes, staying away from those hydrogenated oils, moving more towards olive oil, olives, nuts, seeds, avocados, and things like that. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about another macronutrient that's super important, and that's protein. Our bodies are constantly regenerating or recycling protein or breaking down some muscle. As long as we're replacing that with some protein, adequate protein every day, then we maintain some balance. The protein's going to come from most of our food sources, but the best sources are those that have all the essential amino acids, which are going to be found in meat, eggs, dairy, quinoa, beans are some non-animal protein sources of that. Animal protein sources, though, do tend to have a better absorption rate. So again, making sure we're getting adequate protein is going to be important. How much protein should you have? Well, if you're not trying to generate additional muscle or put on muscle mass, probably about 1 gram per kilogram of body weight is going to be adequate for you. So if you're a 100-pound person, 45 to 50 grams of protein a day is going to probably be adequate to maintain your muscle mass that you presently have. Now, if you're an athlete or someone who's interested in building muscle mass, we're going to need to generate or try to at least generate more muscle than we are breaking down. In that case, we're going to shoot between 1.2 and 1.7 grams per kilogram of body weight of protein per day. That's going to vary according to the type of activity that you're doing, how frequently you're working out, and things of that nature, and again, the type of activity or sport that you're doing. It's probably a good idea to get that as a starting point, but then also work with a registered dietitian like myself to tweak those individual goals of yours to help you meet your goals. A couple of important things that I think are good to keep in mind in order to get that adequate protein intake. We want to start the day off with a little bit of protein. Every meal we eat, we really want to get that protein in. Breakfast is notorious for running out the door with something like a granola bar or something quick like a muffin or something. It's going to have primarily carbohydrates and a processed fat, and we really want to bump up more of that protein in the morning through something like hard-boiled eggs, scrambled eggs. You can make a frittata. If you don't like eggs, we can go with something like cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. Even leftover meat is a great way to get that protein started in the day. Or even if you wanted to do like a whey or casein protein shake to get you started, that's going to get some protein in you. For people who work out, it's important to recognize that as we work out, we also tear down a little bit of muscle mass. Even if you're trying to maintain what you presently have, or for those who are trying to build muscle mass, what we definitely want to do is make sure you're getting a post-workout snack or meal or even a protein shake within an hour of working out, because that's when our body is most receptive to that muscle regeneration and tissue repair. So a protein shake or a snack that incorporates some protein and a little bit of carbohydrate is really what we want to try to do. A little bit about branched chain amino acids. You may have heard about that, wanting to get a supplement that has that. The branched chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, have been shown to aid in muscle recovery after exercise. If you're getting an adequate amount of protein through the eggs, the meat, etc., you're probably going to be okay, but some people do choose to look for a supplement that they might drink during and or right after a workout to get those branched chain amino acids. What we're going to look for is a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio of leucine, isoleucine, and valine. So just look for a good quality brand if you're going to choose to add those branched chain amino acids through a supplement. So as a recap, the quick, important, down and dirty points here: make sure you're getting adequate protein, know how much protein you need, try to get protein in at each meal. Try to get good quality sources of protein, lean sources of meat, the rounds, the loins, the white meat of poultry, fish, great sources of protein, eggs, things of that nature. Remember, timing of protein can be super important, especially if you're working out. that window of opportunity right after working out within an hour, get a snack, get a meal or a shake in. Again, to tweak or individualize your nutrition goals, think about working with a registered dietitian. Contact me if you have additional questions about protein, about fat, about any specific nutrition goals that you might have in mind. Please give me a call. I'd love to try to help work things out for you. My name's Tanya. I'm with Insight Dietitians, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.